the first one. You notice that it looks black at the end. They call this one the torpedo. And they actually cut pieces out at the end, and then they fold it together and duct tape it. And that's so that it doesn't catch on any of the sides as it goes down. They only do that for the first one. There they go. So they lower it down. And you'll notice that there's holes, if you look closely, there's holes in that PVC pipe. And that's so that the water can get in. And they do that for maybe the first, I don't know, 3 to 5, depending on their measurements and the water-bearing formations that they know are there. So we just know the first 20 has holes. This 20 has holes as well. And they're lowering that 20 feet in. And they get down towards the bottom. Send that over to grab the next one. Now I think they must put some kind of paste. Maybe they spin it in place. But they put some kind of paste on there to make it stick better. Or maybe not to have water flow out of it. Now they're putting this black sleeve on here. That is called a packer, and it's kind of a cone that goes up, and the bottom fits very snugly onto the PVC pipe. The top is a little bit wider, and that's so that nothing can come down. Just let that hook on right there. And they'll put on just a couple of those, and that's just so that nothing from the hole above can slip down, like when there's formations like sand. You might have things that fall down around the PVC pipes, and you don't want things leaking from above layers. So this is one thing that I learned. It might be a little bit too technical, I don't know. But basically, you want to find, they call it a confined aquifer. That means a place where there's water in it, but it's confined, that there's a layer above it that doesn't let things through, a layer like clay or something like that, that keeps other things from seeping through. So for example, you wouldn't want animals and people that are urinating or things like that getting in the water below, and that's why water that's deep down in the ground is more pure, because it's been refined and it's below those kind of layers, so it's called it's in a confined layer. So these packers, these black things, make sure that nothing from layers above is going to come down and fall into deeper layers. I haven't really seen this before, so I just learned about it. Looks like they wrapped a bag. Interesting. Wrap a bag. And they're duct taping the bottom of the bag right now. They're pulling the packer up tight. Sorry, I'm losing the camera here. Tightening the brace around it. Okay, so they'll continue to do this for the next probably half hour. They'll keep...
Here, I'll keep you one.
So Colin, what's the bag for?
The bag for it up better.
Okay. Okay. So they'll keep dropping 20 feet of these PVC pipes, putting them together and dropping them down. like this next one doesn't have holes, so maybe only the bottom 2 or 3 had the holes in them. So those will be the ones where the water comes in, and then there'll be a pump up at the top that will pull that water up from down below. All right, I'll pull back, and we're done for now. Okay, so I've learned more about the PVC stuff here. This like peanut butter gooey stuff that they're putting on is actually just a Vaseline type substance. They've actually got an O-ring around there. That's what seals it. Vaseline just helps it to slide together or whatever. When they slide that little, it's almost like a white plastic thing into the groove, and that's actually what locks them together. Keeps them together. So you got the seal, you got what locks them together. Apparently that brown stuff is just to help them slide together better. Once they get all that done, then they slide it down. Slide it all the way down. Like that. Bring the next one over. It's Vaseline on the inside there. That's the next one. There's an O-ring around. Puts an O-ring around it. Slides them together. Locks them together. And he takes the buckle off. Slide it down the next 20 feet. That, my friends, is going to bring all your water up. Okay. I'll show when we get to the end.
Yeah, right.
When we get to the end, then we'll put concrete down here at the base. We'll pull this diverter out of the ground, and then we'll pour the concrete base in, and then tomorrow they send a different crew, and that crew will set up the pump. That'll be stationed up here that will actually pull all that water up that's down there. So, all right, I'll show you when we get to the end.